Hello, boys and girls. So this week's project, we are going to continue with the artist research that we did last week. We studied Frida Kahlo last week, so today we're going to make a project based on the information that we learned about her. So I'm going to start off by folding my paper in half. I'm not going to use the back, I'm only going to use the front, but I'm folding it in half because on the right hand side of my paper we are going to write information about Frida Kahlo, and on the left hand side of the paper we're going to do a portrait of her. Okay, I'm going to begin by doing my title. On the title, you know that I like to use different fonts, different letters to make it more appealing and so that I can encourage you guys to do the same. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the video. Let's go ahead and watch. This is the information that you guys are going to research. You can go back to the PowerPoint presentation that I shared with you. That was for assignment 4.1, and you will find all this in here. You're gonna find the year she was born, when she passed away, and I want you guys to describe her artwork. Tell me what her artwork it was like or is like, because her artwork is still around the world. And then at the very bottom, I want you guys to tell me your favorite piece of art from her. After I filled in, after you all fill in all that information, I'm going to go ahead and I am outlining my title with a permanent marker. I'm going to be coloring it, and then we'll move on to the portrait part. Okay, so now to begin the portrait part, I go to the iPad and I'm going to look up a picture of Frida Kahlo, a clip art. So I'm going to go on to Google. I am typing Frida Kahlo clip art. Once I found the picture that I liked, I am going to go ahead and use it as a reference. I'm going to trace the outline. I am using the iPad to trace the picture on that half of that sheet of paper. So I'm using a pencil and I'm doing just a very light sketch of the outline of her face features. And I don't want you guys to think this is cheating or anything like that. I want you guys to do this assignment. And it's okay if you do this. You can put your paper over the screen on the computer as long as you do the assignment. After I did my outline with a pencil, I am outlining everything with a permanent marker again, and then I'm going to color in her face. If you look at the screen, I am using my iPad as a reference. I'm using the picture. I had the picture up in the top so that I can look at the colors and things like that. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly like the picture that you found online, because if you look at the picture that I found online compared to the one I did, the flowers are different. So you can make it your own, use a picture as a reference, but the rest of the project can be your way of personalizing it. Alright guys, I wanted to show you all the little setup I have when I record. Of course I use the lamp for lighting, but that iPad holder that I'm using, I clamped it onto the desk so when I was coloring, it kept shaking it. Sorry.